Hello, and thank you for joining while we review some quick resources for progressive web applications development. Many people have developed applications for the classic AR system mid-tier over several years. These skills are things that have been tuned and improved over a long time, and a lot of people have great skills in this area. PWA is a new web technology that BMC has chosen to embrace with the AR system mid-tier, which really allows us to take those AR system development skills and apply them to new and modern technologies. This allows us to build all of our old applications like BMC's service desk, change management, service request management, and other technologies in a way that they can be used in modern environments. In this video presentation, we're going to provide a list of some common resources for things that everyone might be wanting to see when starting PWA development, and particularly when changing your custom applications or modifying BMC's out-of-the-box ITSM applications to your liking. This will have resources that come from both communities and BMC documentation, as well as some YouTube videos and other training sessions. Feel free to use this as a list of resources to start your learning experience, or as some sort of a quick resource guide for any kind of experienced developers that just need a quick refresher on one specific thing that maybe you've forgotten. In this video, we will not go over specific PWA technologies, skills, configurations, but rather we will go to where you can learn that on your own. All documents mentioned in this video and more will have a link included in the description or in some kind of adjacent publication. The first resource for anyone wanting to start developing with ITSM is to visit the ITSM PWA Implementation Methodology White Paper. It explains a ton of decisions that BMC has made when developing applications in PWA, and it will also talk about several skills and techniques that you'll be able to become familiar with as these applications continue to progress. PWA in nature, and just by it being a responsive design web application, is going to require the use of some objects that maybe we weren't familiar with before. Things like panels, tables, buttons. Each of these are AR objects that have graphically changed due to the nature of how PWA works, and your implementation and design choices are going to change along with that. A lot of information is here, and it should be something that everyone developing PWA applications should be familiar with. A lot of information is here, and it is something everyone developing PWA applications should be familiar with. This is found on BMC Communities in a blog post as a downloadable PDF for file or long storage. On BMC's documentation site, there's also a page specifically for starting your development in PWA. It contains many shortcuts and many other links and videos and other great sources of information for everyone to review. Also on our docs page, there is a page for difference of PWA and mid-tier. This is a great resource where you can see side by side all of the different yes, no, supported, unsupported things. While developing PWA applications are going to feel very similar to classic mid-tier, there are differences, and you will need to consider those when developing your application. In addition to documentation, BMC has held several webinars detailing PWA. The first one everyone should watch is the Introduction and Best Practices webinar led by Mario Pimenta. It's available on YouTube, and it's a great starting point for anyone learning how to configure and set up their system for PWA. It also has a lot of additional help for implementing and a ton of other tips. But after that webinar is another good one that's based upon PWA development. It's only about 30 minutes long, so it should be quick for anyone to get started and do something simple. Also available on YouTube and can be a great source for beginners and advanced developers alike. A whole host of links and resources will be included with this presentation to make everyone's consumption easy.